Hello and welcome to another edition of On Location Product Review from Dale Simmons Photography Studios. I'll tell you what, we're kind of excited about this new product. We are out here in Lake Elsinore at Storm Stadium where there's a big car show going to be going on here a little bit later on. They're setting it all up. And basically it's for the Wounded Warriors Foundation, so it's a great cause. And what a great opportunity to take this new cotton carrier dual system camera holding system, and it's in a harnessing system that sets one of the cameras on your chest plate and another one on the side. It's really a unique product. We're going to try it out for the first time today, and we're going to give you all the setup information, some of the do's and don'ts on this thing, and some of the things that we found on this thing is just the prelim setup for the cotton carrier. But we're going to really run it through its paces today because we're going to be actually at an event shooting the event using the cotton carrier. So we're going to get into that right now. We're going to be setting it up and setting up the camera here to show you the product as it comes, and then we're going to set it up for you. So we'll be right back. All right, here we go. When I got the cotton carrier, it came in individually wrapped, the double disc in an individually wrapped pocketed pouch, the side holster, and the actual product itself. And we're going to walk through the hookup, the setup, and the whole 9 yards for this thing. Because one of the things I noticed on the review for this product, and I've seen a lot of the reviews, they didn't really go into a lot of detail on how to really set this up to fit you. So we're going to go through that a little bit today, and hopefully that'll help you. Okay, it comes also with a netted bag, it's a drawstring bag that you can keep your cotton carrier in. Really nice made. It's done with that football jersey mesh, and it's really outstanding. And that was one of the things that concerned me about this product when I was thinking about purchasing it, was if the back pad was solid, because that would cause a lot of perspiration, especially when you're out. And I don't know if any of you know about Lake Elsinore and that area in California, but that is an extremely hot area during the summertime. I mean, we're talking temperatures of 120 degrees. So if you're out shooting an event outside, you want something that'll definitely breathe. So one of the things I was very pleasantly surprised with is you can see my hand through this particular back pad. It's all meshed out, so it will breathe and keep the perspiration to a minimum. It also comes with 2 tethers, and you hook them up on D-rings that are at the top of the carrier. Now these tethers, what I liked about the guy who invented this, really did some heavy-duty thinking on this thing, because he put the metal spring load as a metal clip going into a neoprene or plastic or impact plastic clip, and it's called, let me see if I can get it here, a UT Flex clip. And what I liked about it, it's notched, so it can't slide out. When it locks into that notch that's into the hook, you won't have to worry about your camera popping out of that particular deal. So I'm really pleased with that. And it basically just clips into your D-ring that comes with the unit, and it also has 2 metal clips that you put in, and you mount it into your camera here. So when you hook your D-rings up to it, they won't fall out. So that's really an exciting feature here that you do on this thing here. So you just kind of basically just take once your camera's mounted, and you'll see it when I put the thing on. Okay, you'll notice here that we have a round metal, and it looks like a key ring, and they give you 2 of these to add to your shoulder strap of your camera, or the shoulder strap mounting area of your camera, and that's where you hook your tether to, and you just lock it into place. And that's what I like about this, because if you happen to, it falls out of the carriage, or you lose it or anything like that, you lose your grip, you know, it's on here, and it's definitely, as you can see here, it's not going anywhere. So with the lens mounted and everything like that, it's not going anywhere. So it's a great feature here. It's a metal D-ring system with a multiple stitch nylon, and it's called ballistic nylon the way this thing is made. So they really did some excellent design work on this particular product. So one of the things that you have to do is get it set up for yourself, all right? So one of the things that you want to do is notice what features are here. Now what I just pulled off is actually a lens stay. You would have it in your mount, and basically you wrap it around your lens, and there's Velcro on this side, and you just basically attach it, and you can see how that would hold your lens in place. Now once I get the camera in there, you'll actually see that feature used, but it's a great thought. And then, you know, the guy went a little bit further than that he made it to where if you're not using it, you can tuck the strap away, which is excellent, and it's an excellent idea. So now to set this up for you, first of all, you have an extremely good, high quality buckled nylon strap that is attached to your keepers on this end and then buckles on this end. And what you do is you want to equalize how much you adjust from both sides. So basically you have a side clip mount, which is a plastic, high impact plastic clip, and you've probably seen a lot of these. Are used on harnesses and stuff like that. Just clicks into place and you're good to go. So it's really an excellent product. Now when you're adjusting this thing out, what I would recommend you do is that you make your adjustments equal to both sides. So when you're looking at this thing here and you put it on, then it's kind of centered with you. Now what I'm going to do is put it on now and give you an idea. And basically all you do is just, let me get my chapeau, just strap it on, just bring it around, and basically just clip it into place. Now you can see here the unit, this part of it here is all set up, and then you hook your second clip. You got your tethers are right here and ready to go. It's placed for me, I've adjusted it for me. The other item is the side holster. Now this has double features here, which is kind of interesting. He set it up, the designer set it up to where you can wear it on your belt, or you can wear it on the side. Now there's a thing you may want to do. This is just almost not quite long enough, but if you get yourself, and you can get it down at some uniform stores, is pick up a nice piece of Velcro, probably about another 3 or 4 inches longer, and set that up here. So when it's, and this is what I'd recommend doing, if you're going to wear it on the side like this, then I'd recommend that you get an extension to wrap around your lower belt, so when you're pulling it, it doesn't pull the holster up with it. Also, there is a belt loop in here to where you can run it through your belt. Now the only problem is, and you wear it on your belt down here, the only problem is that your tether won't reach. Now if it were me, I would recommend to the manufacturer that he add 2 more D-rings for left-hand, right-hand people, and I would put them right here, 2 metal D-rings, so you can move your tether from the high point down here to accommodate if you're belt mounting the second holster, and you want to set it down here, and that way when you bring it up, it could be tethered and you could bring it up to your eye. Currently the way it's designed, if you wear it on the belt, you cannot bring it up to your eye. So that's one of the things you got to look at. Now we're going to talk about installation of the actual mounting clips that go on the bottom of your camera. Now on here you'll see an arrow. Now this arrow is to be pointed towards the lens. Now we recommend strongly, until this thing really kind of gets set in, that you may want to use some form of, not the hard Loctite, but the medium Loctite in here. And basically all you do is you take your screwdriver out, which I have somewhere. What do I do with that thing? Here it is. And basically line up your points, all right, and you just kind of screw this mount into where you want it. Now you do this to both cameras. Now, word of caution, you want to make sure that's really tight, and then check it during the day. So if you have a small portable screwdriver, and that's one of the things that they did, which is really unique. They set it up, and it's a very small metal piece that has a hole in it to where you can add it to your keychain. So if you need to check it when you're on location, you pop your keys out, and it's a screwdriver, very, very short one, and it'll lock this thing, and you want to check the tension on the locking nut on this thing. So basically, you want to do that to both cameras. Now to mount the holster, I'm going to use today, I'm actually going to use it on the side. So basically, you just run it through here, get it where you want it, get it set, lock it into place, and as you can see, the side holster is all mounted.